All right, does anybody have any predictions about what's going on? What do you think, Olivia?
I see a lot of I guess her friend's parents' job.
Okay, so you think it's about parents' jobs?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What do you think, Gabrielle?
That they're having parent day where their parents come and tell about their job.
Good prediction. Peyton, did you have anything to share?
I think it's about somebody, and their dad walks on his hands.
Okay, and we're going to find out more about that as we read, I'm sure. So now that we've kind of guessed or made predictions as to what the story's about, let's go ahead and talk about the genre. What is the genre of a story? It's what type of story it is, okay? So what type of story do you think this one is? What do you think?
Fiction?
Okay, because do you think this really happened?
No.
But do you think it could happen?
Yeah.
So if a story probably didn't happen, but it could happen, what do we call that?
Realistic.
Realistic fiction. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and write that on our chart here, okay? And that way, for the rest of the days that we're going over this book, we'll have this information up on our wall, okay? All right, girls, so now that we've talked about the genre, let's go ahead and talk about the theme. And, Olivia, you actually already touched about the theme. Remember, the theme is what the story is mostly about, okay? Or the message that it's trying to get across. And you said that you thought this book was talking about what? What kids, what?
Parents.
Parents did.
Jobs.
Good. So has anybody ever heard this big word? It's called occupation. Has anybody ever heard that word? No? Okay, well, occupation is another word or a synonym for the word job, okay? So we're going to put that the theme of this story is choosing occupations, okay? Ready? Because did you know that you're going to get to choose your occupation when you get older? Did you know that?
What's occupation again?
Occupation. You forgot already?
Yes.
Anybody remember? I can tell you again. A synonym or the same meaning of the word occupation is job. I'm going to put that on the chart so you don't forget, okay? What does occupation mean?
Job.
Jobs. It's a fancy word. You can come and use that in front of mom and dad. I guarantee they'll be impressed, okay? All right, girls, good job with that. So now let's move on to our vocabulary. We have 7 vocabulary words in this story. And it looks like a pretty short story, but it's chock full of vocabulary words, okay? So first let's do I do, we do, you do, and then we're going to search for the words in the text. Are you ready? Okay, our first word is builder. I do, builder, you do,
Builder.
we do.
Builder.
Good. All right, the next one is clown. I do, clown, we do,
Clown.
you do.
Clown.
Oh, I messed that one up. That's okay. We'll keep going. Okay, I do. Doctor. We do. Doctor. You do.
Doctor.
Good. Like the way y'all are loud and proud. I do. Driver. We do. Driver. You do.
Driver.
Good. I do. Real. We do.
Real.
You do.
Real.
Good. I do. Special. We do. Special. You do.
Special.
Last. I do. Taxi. We do. Taxi. You do.
Taxi.
Good job. Okay, girls, so I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look in the text for these 7 words, and when you find them, let me know if you found one. We're going to read the sentence that we found it in and see if we can figure out what the meaning of the word is using the context clues in the sentence. Okay, so let's start looking.
I found one.
What you got?
Builder.
Builder. Can you read the sentence that you found it in?
My dad's a builder.
Okay, so what do you think the word builder means?
Someone that builds houses and boats and
Okay.
hotels and hotels.
So can we just put things, someone, spell it correctly, that builds things. Good job. Anybody else find another one?
Doctor.
Okay, what do you think doctor means?
like somebody that helps people get well.
Good.
Found another one.
All right, hang
I think
on.
Peyton found it.
Someone who helps others get what?
Well,
Good.
I'll let Peyton answer because I already answered one.
Aren't you fair? All right, Peyton?
driver.
Driver. What do you think a driver is?
Somebody who drives people around.
Okay, great. All right, keep looking. We have 4 more. What you got?
Real.
Real. What do you think? Can you read the sentence that you found it in?
Real dads don't do these.
What do you think real means? You want to phone a friend? Can anybody help her out with what real means?
Real means like something's alive, or it's the actual thing that it is, or like if
Okay.
somebody sat in a chair, that's the real.
That's what actually happened. I really like the word actual that you use, so I'm going to write that down. Okay?
Found
Actual.
another one.
And then I'm going to use an antonym. I'm going to put actual, not fake. And I'll explain why we're going to put that
Found
later.
another one.
Ooh, what you got?
Special.
Okay, can you read the sentence that you found it in?
I forgot what
That's okay.
it was. The teacher said today we are having a special guest.
Okay, so what do you think special means?
Someone that's not out of the ordinary that usually doesn't come there.
Okay. So I'm going to put someone or something. I'm going to put out of the ordinary. That was a great definition. Out of the ordinary. Good. Okay. Which one did you find? It looks like y'all found 2 different ones.
Clown.
Okay, what do you think clown means?
A person who's like dressed up.
Okay. We'll just put a person who dresses up for now. And maybe we can add to that one later. And Olivia, did you find taxi? It might be near where you found the word driver.
I almost found taxi.
I know.
I
I just gave you a clue.
see cab.
Okay.
I only see cab.
What do you know about a cab?
It's kind of like a taxi.
It's kind of like a taxi, huh? And what do we know about what is a cab? It's a car that what?
It's a car that drives people around.
So you think we can write that for taxi? All right, let's do it.
No, we haven't found it.
Okay, that's fine. Car that people ride around in. Okay, great. All right, girls, great job finding those vocabulary words. Awesome job. So now, let's go ahead and close our books real quick. I want to talk to you about something kind of special, okay? Tell me if you've ever heard this word before. And it's not a new vocabulary word. Have you ever heard the word plural before? Give me a thumbs up if you've heard of the word plural before. Okay, good. All right, well, I have yet another piece of paper. And what does it say at the top? Plurals. Can anybody tell me what a plural is? Not an example, but the definition.
More than one.
More than one. Good job, Gabrielle. So plurals mean more than one. Good job. Do y'all want to give me some examples of plurals?
Dads.
Okay, how about if you write that down for me? You can just write it anywhere. Okay, good. Olivia, you have one? Or you want to think? Okay, Peyton, you have one?
Dogs.
Okay, go ahead. Write it down. So you know what I've noticed? So far, Gabrielle wrote a person. Peyton wrote a thing. Do you think you can write a place for me so you can complete our nouns?
And it doesn't have to start with a D.
It doesn't, but it can if you want to.
North.
Well, that's kind of tricky. I love the way you're thinking because New Orleans does end in an S, but it actually doesn't indicate more than one. Where are we right now? What kind of building are we in?
Schools.
Okay, very good. Schools. Go with that one. Okay, so girls, I noticed that all of these, what did you do to the end of all of those nouns?
Add an S.
You added an S. Good job. So now, we're going to go back to our vocabulary list real quick. And I'm going to give you each an S. And I want you to add an S to the end of a vocabulary word. And tell me what you think it means. Okay, Peyton, you added S to the word special. So now it says what?
Specials.
Special. So what do you think that means?
It could be at a restaurant, and these are the specials.
Oh my goodness, that's a good example. Okay, it's like the specials that a restaurant has, good. Or it can be more than one, someone, or something out of the ordinary. Okay, so like if two special visitors came, okay? All right, Gabrielle, what word did you make?
Taxis.
Taxis, what would that mean?
More than one taxi.
Very good. And Olivia? Okay, can you do that? If you add S to real, what word does that give you?
Real.
Reels? Can you have more than one actual? Does that sound kind of funny? Are you thinking about reels like R-E-E-L? Like in a movie maybe? Okay, good. Good. I like the way you're thinking, but let's try to find another one that works.
Clowns.
Okay, so what does that mean?
More than one clown.
More than one clown. Awesome job. All right, girls. So the last, we're going to go ahead and leave these like this, and I'm going to tape it up later. The last thing I want us to talk about real quick is what you want to do when you grow up. What your occupation is going to be when you grow up. And we're going to get to write this on here, just like we did on our Polaris page, okay? So everybody take a second to think about what your occupation, your dream occupation, you can be anything. Everybody have it? Oh, come on. I'm sure you can think of something.
I want to be more than one thing.
Okay, well, if you want to be more than one thing, you can write that down.
I'm going to name one.
Okay. Everybody ready? You ready to pass the pen? All right, Miss Peyton, you can go first since you went. Oh, well, you went second last time, but you can go first this time.
A veterinarian.
Okay, go ahead and write that down. Do you know how to spell it? Okay, do you know there's a shortened way to say veterinarian?
Vet.
Vet, very good. You can